Hey, what is up? You guys, this is Jenny Stockmaster, Feed the Craze owner here. I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. Before we go any farther, please hit the subscribe button down below. There's going to be tons of information that you may need for your business. Does not matter if you are paparazzi or if you are another direct sales company. This video, some of my other videos as well, can apply to all walks of life. Okay, so you're probably wondering why my video was called Will You Marry Me? Well, I'm going to ask you to marry me in just a minute, but before I do that, we're going to talk about Facebook algorithms, okay? Because they're tricky and everybody has a problem with them. Like, they don't understand how it works and what's going on, okay? So first of all, you should always be bringing value to your customers. Always. Okay. And I'll do a video on that too, because a lot of people don't really understand exactly what value means. They do, but they don't. Okay. So I'll break that down in another video, but you should always be bringing value to your customers. Okay. So be authentic. Okay. That is the number one thing to Facebook algorithm, is to be authentic. Okay, so don't become a consultant and for any company and then just start posting nothing but that. Okay, that's spammy. It's not. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so what you want to start off by doing is don't post any closer than 90 minutes apart. Okay, because if you do, Facebook kind of starts to put you down here on the algorithm scale. Okay, your algorithm is what all social medias use in order to bring their customers the content that they want to see. Okay, so you want to start out by kind of paying attention to everything. Pay attention to what your friends are posting. Pay attention to the trending talks of the day. You know, like one thing that was trending not too long ago was the Nike sandal, where they had taken the Nike sandal and they had turned it into a fanny pack. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It was trending. At one point, what was it called? Bird Box, that movie? That was trending. Find things that are trending and talk about that. It doesn't always have to be about your direct sales business, and you kind of really don't want it to be on your Facebook profile like that. Okay, here's how you should keep your stuff categorized. Your Facebook profile should be about you, where you can kind of be yourself. Also, you know, kind of keep it toned down, keep it respectful and professional, because people are still seeing you and your business, correct? Right? You want your Facebook group to be about community, because that's what Facebook wants. Facebook wants us to chit chat and come together. That is the whole point of social media, is to bring us together, right? So your Facebook community your group should always be about, you could be a little bit more relaxed in there. Okay. Your Facebook page, however, should be more brick and mortar. It should be things like you would see if you were to go on Target.com, Walmart.com, etc., etc. Okay. Keep all of your professional business things on your page. Be a little bit more relaxed in your group. Go all out on your Facebook profile. Just remember, you are still running a business. People still do see your actions. Okay, so use it wisely. Okay, you want to post no more than like 4 times a day. Okay, because if you're posting 10 times a day in your page, 10 times a day in your group, and 10 times a day on your profile, and these people are following you, you're going to straight up clog their feed. Okay, they're going to see everything from you, which I know that's what you want, but Facebook is going to kind of separate you, and they're not going to post you or put you in front of people as much. Your goal is for Facebook to kind of put your content where it needs to be. Okay. So like I said, be authentic. You know, if you are the type of person that always posts about jokes and laughing and cutting up, post that. If you are the type of person that loves to cook, post that. If you are the type of person that loves their family, post that, you know, on your Facebook profile. But like I said, just keep it tasteful, you know. But the goal with Facebook algorithm, it's a tongue twister, is to get people to come to you, right? Okay, so this is kind of in a nutshell of the gist of how it works. So let's say you're on Facebook feed, right? And you could do this after the video. It takes a couple hours to kick in. It's not going to hurt anything if you do it, but it is a really cool experiment. So if you're watching this video, I need you to hit a thumbs up, because you're going to love this. Okay, just do it. You can always take it back if you don't. but you're going to love it. Okay. Go on your Facebook profile, pick a thing to look at. Okay. So I want you to choose maybe, all memes or all videos or all just a certain kind of post. Pick something that interests you. I started off with memes when I first found this experiment, and that's what I rolled with, right? So I went on my Facebook and I liked, like I touched. It doesn't matter if you click on the picture. You really should like it because it'll work better that way. But like it or heart it, choose every single meme in your feed, okay? And within an hour or two of you doing that, it does take a couple hours. Everything that shows up in your feed will be nothing but memes. You will no longer see any statuses of any written content. You will no longer see videos, maybe one here in a little bit. But for the most part, everything will turn into nothing but what you click on. Okay, so you ever see those annoying posts, and I don't mean this in any disrespectful way, where, it's a wreck and there's somebody that's a mangled mess or an injured animal, and you just don't want to see that. Like, I don't want to see that. The reason why Facebook gives you an option to hide these posts or snooze from that person for a while is because if you engaged in like touching the picture, clicking on it to make it bigger, reading the article, even if you don't want to see stuff like that, if you touch it in any way, Facebook assumes that you want to engage or interact with those type of posts, and that's what they'll start to show you, okay? Whether you like it or not, because you're engaging, and so that's what Facebook wants, right? So that's why they give you the option to hide those type of posts, or you could just block the person, however, whatever floats your boat. Okay. When you add somebody or when you ask somebody to subscribe, we'll call it subscribing, but when you ask somebody to follow you and follow your page, when you're on a live feed, you can get somebody to touch the screen, your name will pop up and they can click follow. Okay. That's one easy way to get follows. Another easy way for people to see you before anything else is when they do follow you, ask them that they choose see first in their notifications. It'll put you like at the top or second or third from the top. You'll always pop up whenever somebody puts something on their post. You'll show up in their feed immediately. And then, every once in a while, I get them to go back and uncheck and recheck. So this way it stays, because as long as they're interacting, it'll keep showing. If they stop interacting on your page, then it'll kind of just disappear a little bit. And then people will wonder why they can't see you. They'll be like, I don't get notifications anymore. That's because they're not interacting like they were. In the beginning, Facebook will show them. But if they see that they're not interacting, then they think they're not interested. And then they'll put something interesting that they want to see in their face. Do you understand how that works? It's a little tricky. So what you can do, some things that you can do is, if you want a certain group of people or certain person to see you, you can either chat with them in your inbox, or you can go on their Facebook page, see what they're posting, what their interests and likes are, and then go post something like that. Get around it. Like, you should be surfing your Facebook feed daily. See what kind of things are trending. If you see the same post over and over and over that people keep sharing, go share that post because it is trending and your friends are going after that. Okay. You could also go to the top at Facebook and you can go on the search bar and click trending now. You can find things to post about that. If the weather's crazy, share that. It's not just about what you can bring to your Facebook page, because people are going to flock to your page anyway. If they like you and they find you authentic and they want to see what you're doing and what your business is about, they're going to want to go to your page. It is what it is. Or you could be like, hey, come check out my page, but to get people to notice you as a person, they have to get to know you first. Nobody is going to buy from you if they have no clue who you are. Okay. So you need to be getting to know people. I would not give somebody on Facebook my money unless I know who they are. I mean, right? You're not going to walk up to a stranger on the street and be like, yeah, when your order comes in, I need 5 of those. And then hope to God they have it, because that just doesn't work like that. That's not how your brain thinks, right? So you need to be getting to know people, and it's fun to get to know them anyway, because I've met so many awesome people along the way, and made a lot of great friendships. Facebook also gives you, on your Facebook page, they give you insights, engagement clicks. They give you how many people is reached organically by paid ad. It also gives you the option to boost your posts by ad as well. So you want to make sure that you do some boosted posts every now and again. But let me give you a little bit of advice on that. Okay. You're going to have to play with it. The first time that you do it, you may not get the results you want. Okay. Because you don't know what you're doing. It's like learning how to walk all over again. You're going to have to play with it to see which way to boost your post, what works for you. Okay. So don't get discouraged if you do it. Don't go spending $100 on boosting your favorite post because you think this is what people want to see. Okay. Don't do that. Start little, start with like $1 and boost just to a little bit of people and see what kind of reaction you get. See what, and then you can go up from there. You can also extend your daily post. If you post it for just 3 or 4 days for $5, then, if you were like, okay, this is getting a lot of kicks, let me add another $5 to it. It will allow you to do that. Okay. But having a Facebook page is kind of the way to go. If you're going to go live, I suggest you go live from there because Facebook does not want us to post Facebook lives or sell from our profile. You can go live from your profile. Please don't take that the wrong way. You can go live from your profile. You see something cool out there, you're out and about and you want people to see it. Or, even if you're not sure if you should, you need to do it. If it's something cool and everybody's crowding around and you're like, oh yeah, this is awesome. You need to go live, even if it's for 45 seconds. Okay, because the more attention that you get drawn into your page, your profile, your group, the more engagement you get, the more people that are coming to you and engaging with your content, the more Facebook sees that you are worthy of putting them out there. Okay. Another thing that a lot of people don't know is once you get 100 viewers, Facebook will start to put you out in front of people. Okay. So, your goal shouldn't be who's watching and how much you're making. It should be what kind of content am I putting out? Okay. Because if you have good content and you are authentic and you're trustworthy, you're going to get the results that you want anyway. So you need to think backwards. Don't think about what you need to make. You need to be thinking about what kind of content am I putting out, because this is not only just for the moment. You don't want to think about what you're putting out for the moment. You want to think about what kind of brand are you building for your future business, for your growth, because you're going to grow. You're always going to grow. You're always going to move up. Things are always going to change for you. So you need to make sure you know what you want. But when you do a Facebook boosted ad, okay, boosted ads are awesome, but till you get used to it, here's what you don't want to do. And this goes for other posts too. This isn't just for boosted ads. This is straight up for, let's say you're doing a recruiting post, or let's say you want to build your page likes or something. Okay. Here's what you don't want to do. This is kind of how it, just look at it this way. Okay. Say you pay this guy. You're like, hey, I need you to do me a huge favor. I know you own a helicopter. I need you to do me a humongous favor. I have this party this weekend and I really want to invite 25 of my closest friends. Okay, so I'm going to give you 100 envelopes. It's going to be all these party invites. Okay, and I want you to float over this one particular spot downtown and just drop them. Okay, one of them is bound to see it, right? That's how it is. Are you sending your invitations way high up in the air and you're dropping thousands of them and hoping the right person gets it? That's not how you need to be. If you're doing it that way, you're doing it completely wrong. It may work for you, but I'm just saying it really might be the wrong way to go. Okay. Because what is 1 in 1,000 may get that actual invitation. That's the right person. And you're just kind of wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention also to what Facebook likes to ask you. Remember not too long ago, it was probably a couple months ago actually, Facebook came out with all this messenger stuff. You're probably having to accept what Facebook was putting on there, and says, oh, now new and improved. If you need to add a message to this post, it'll ask you, right? Have you ever done that on your page where you go to put something and then it says add messenger something or other now, and then it disappears, and you were like, what was that? Okay, pay attention to what Facebook is doing. If Facebook focuses on Messenger, then you need to be focusing on Messenger. Have Messenger parties. Send information via Messenger. Set up your messaging, your things. That means that Facebook is putting this content out there. And if you promote that, they'll promote you. Okay? Let's see. Clean up your friends list. Okay? If you have a whole bunch of friends on there that were people that you used to associate with a long time ago that you don't really associate with them anymore, delete them. Okay? If it's not going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form, like it's not going to hurt your feelings to let some people go, you need to clean up your friends list. Your group is more than, I want to say your group is more than your friends list, but your friends list, you only get 5,000 friends. That's it. You only get 5,000 friends. Okay? That's it. If people are friending you, like all these spammy people that just want to be on there so they can hack into your profile, you don't need to accept it. If you can't see their profile and you're not worthy in their eyes for them to show you their public profile, then you don't need to be their friend, because in some way, shape, or form, they're probably a hacker. If you click on a friend request and you go to accept it, immediately check their profile. Don't just accept it and go away. Check their profile. If nothing on their feed changes and you still see everything private, it's a hacker. Delete it. Okay? Could be a hacker. I'm not saying it is, because some people just keep their stuff private, and that's okay. But clean your friends list up. Like, let's say in your group, okay? If you have 50 people in your group that are not engaging, you haven't seen them talk about anything in a couple months, yank them out your group, okay? Because cleaning that out is they're clogging your group. Cleaning that out will actually help you, your algorithm run better, and that's kind of what you want. Okay, so clean up your friends list. When you're posting, you need to be thinking about the times you're posting, okay? So if you have a lot of mom friends, like I do, you need to kind of think like a mom. So mom's going to be up at like 7 in the morning, right? You need to be posting then. Mom is probably going to come home and clean a little bit, take a nap, and then have to go back and get the kids from school. Waiting in the car line. You know when the car line starts or how long it takes for somebody to get their kids. Post at those times, okay? If you were a mom out and about doing what your friends are doing, post at those times, okay? Every time that somebody suggests a post time, it may not be the correct time for you. So it's kind of like a little bit of hit or miss. You have to play with it a little bit to see what the best times are for you. Like if I post at 8 in the morning, a couple people see it, but not many. If I post at 10, everybody sees it. You know what I mean? That's just how my flow of friends work. Think about dinner and all that stuff too. You want to post when you believe people are floating around and when people are on. When you go live, please, ladies, please, don't wait. I don't care if you have to talk to yourself. Don't wait. Do not wait for people to come on, because if you don't catch people in the first 10 seconds, you're going to lose them. That's it. You're going to lose them. If you hit that live button and as soon as your time starts counting, you're like, "Hey guys, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. Hey girl, how you doing?" Your video is 30 seconds delayed. Okay, so by the time that they come on there, they're catching the entry. All right, if you're sitting there waiting and it's a 30-second delay, that's 30 seconds that people are going to have to sit there and look at you and be like, "What is she doing?" You literally. Think about how you read a book. Some of us, like me especially, if you don't catch me in the first chapter or in the first 2 pages of a book, I'm done. I don't want nothing to do with it. I can't get into it. I'm not going to read it. Just because I just can't, right? So who's going to sit there and wait on you to just be like, do, 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 do. Don't do it. The minute that stuff starts counting, go ahead and start talking. Okay? This is also important because when people catch your replay, they're going to have to wait. Even though it's from the beginning, they're still going to have to wait. There's no 30-second delay, but there's you waiting for no reason whatsoever. Just because you're waiting for people to come on. Don't do that. Go ahead and start. Okay? So I want you to practice what I said. Go pick a thing. Pick memes, pick a video, and click on nothing but that, and your feed will turn to nothing but that. So you have to figure out what your friends are interested in and post that to get your attention. It doesn't always have to be about sell. Okay? Your job is to get people interested in your content. Then you can go from there. Okay? Now, you're probably wondering why I asked you, will you marry me? I just want to know, will you marry me? Right? If a guy walks up to you in a suit, okay? Super fine. I'm talking fly, GQ, he's got a bow tie. And you're like, dang, girl. I know some of y'all will be like, yes. But just saying, in the real life, if a guy walks up to you and he's super handsome, you don't know nothing about him, and he's going to be like, will you marry me? You're going to be like, no. Why? Because you don't know him. Okay? So when you're posting content out here, y'all, you need to know your customers. You need to be getting to know people. You need to post things so they can get to know who you are. Because you asking them to be their recruit, you asking them to come buy your stuff, is like asking a stranger, will you marry me? So, I know you don't know me, but will you? Don't forget to subscribe.